music, too much emphasis has been placed on technical performance and not the feeling and soulfulness in the music. This shit just ain't swinging. It's not that they can't play, it's that the tradition has been corrupted. Let's talk about tradition. If you're from Guinea, this is a tradition. If you're from Austria, this is a tradition. If you're Cuban, this is a tradition. And if you're American, some traditions are worthy of continuation and some traditions are just stupid. Some traditions we are trying to leave behind, although sometimes it's too much to run away from. Traditions refresh us to who we are and what we value. They are characteristics of ethnicity, culture, region, ideology, and religion. Traditions can be tied to all of these things or just one of them. Some traditions continue on thousands of years and some struggle and die. Traditions can change, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. How can you tell? I guess we'll find out. What doesn't change is self-acknowledgement. There it is, American ancestral music. That small? Really? The music we know as jazz is a positive and creative response to life. This feeling is represented by the ancestors. When you feel and see this, there is a continuation. The Afro diaspora in America, joyous, soulful essence arrived. From oppression came celebration of life, the life of the ancestors. Ancestral tradition and innate creativity found itself with Western instruments and European harmony. Those seeds sprouted through early music architects, Jelly Roll Morton, Bessie Smith, Duke Ellington Orchestra, Son House, Chick Webb, and many others. Here are the spiritual components of ancestral music: celebration of life, blues, and deep, deep, deep feeling. When I say blues, I don't mean the technical aspects of blues, this being the 12-bar form, blues scale, progression, or genre. I mean the spiritual essence of humanity that comes through the sound. Blues is spiritual wokeness and musical expression. When you check out Celtic music, that's blues. Cuban music, blues. Pakistani music. When you hear this, you feel something. This is a connection to the soul. This comes from Africa. If you don't feel nothing, check your pulse. Here are the structural elements of ancestral music: melody, harmony, swing, groove, cohesive improvisation, syncopation, call and response, collective playing, last and not least, space. These elements come from Africa as well. Tradition today. Today, young musicians have all the information available in a digital format. They also have an education system. Ironically, all of this doesn't give them access to the spiritual component of ancestral music. When I hear youngins, this is what they sound like. Now, check this out. You feel that? That drumming, dance, joy, uplifting, and community spirit. When you lose that feeling, you've lost the tradition. Jazz music had all these ingredients because its essence comes from West Africa. In the education of jazz music, too much emphasis has been placed on technical performance and not the feeling and soulfulness in the music. Some cats call that stank, grease, decrease, sauce, that thing, or anything cooked that's soulful. You dig? It's not that they can't play, it's that the tradition has been corrupted by education and money, or the money in education. The institutionalization of the music allows youngins to not pay dues with the masters, or those from a more seasoned generation. This excludes them from learning the tradition. At the very end of the video, I've got a secret tip on how to make that connection with masters. Next time you check out some new or modern music, ask yourself this question: is this shit swinging? Is this making me feel good? Do I want to shake my booty? Is this uplifting my day? Or do I need the Pythagorean theorem to understand it? Will it be a quiz at the end of this performance? Are the musicians tripping on acid? Can I take my girlfriend to this? Will this break my grandma's hearing aids? Or this shit just ain't swinging? But what about innovation? Aren't the young guys just being innovative? Innovation in jazz has always been inside the spiritual and foundational structure that I already mentioned. You can't innovate if you don't know the tradition. Here are some innovative ensembles that innovate within the spiritual and musical foundations of the word we use as jazz. James P. Johnson, Ahmed Jamal, Ornette Coleman, Dizzy Gillespie, and Charlie Parker, Duke Pearson, John Coltrane, Sonny Rollins, Eric Dolphy, to name a few. It's like making a burger. What classifies a burger? Buns, hamburger meat, or Beyond Meat if you're vegetarian, cheese, condiments, that's it. A burger is super simple. Yet there is space for a million burger places. And there is also room for terrible ones too. Maybe because America really knows how to market. America! The interesting thing is that they all have their own flavor. Flavor. The jazz burger, uplifting, soulful, blues, swing, clear melody, form, and listening. And we can't forget when cats start using Wonder Bread, tortillas, and pancakes for the bun, it could be cool. It ain't a burger though. Now, here's an innovative concept for a burger. You get your buns from a special bakery. They have a sourdough recipe. You toast it first in the oven. Or you get some Dijonnaise, or you make your condiments with some special sauce, or you get some heirloom tomatoes. Now, all of those condiments and stuff have a little unique or more nuance. However, when you put that burger on there, it's still a burger. All the innovation in jazz has used the same basic ingredients. Humanity and jazz music is based on history, not disregarding it. If you really want to get inside the music, find your way into a sound check. In high school, my brother, my cousin, and I would find out the venue where cats would be playing. Sometimes we would camp out and introduce ourselves at the stage door. This will get you closer to those who have the real information. You gotta go to where the music is. As always, I'll see you at the gig.